This is a video of from the trial of the shooters of Ethan Soto, and this is baffling also. But one of the reasons we speak about this is because I would want to know, if I was the investigator on this case, every single player involved in that case.
Tragic death in her family. Savannah's 15-year-old brother Ethan Soto was shot and killed last year in 2022. Two teens were arrested for his murder shortly after. And in October, during a court hearing for one of the suspects, video captured inside the courtroom showed a massive brawl breakout between members of Savannah's family and the suspect's family. As Savannah's family faces yet another horrific tragedy, soon time will tell and reveal who was responsible.
Is there anyone out there that would have this much anger and this much hatred?
All right, we know that's an academic point of view, and again, Joseph Scott Morgan, I love the guy. I think he's brilliant, but he's not a cop. And drug dealers, when you do that from a broadcaster's perspective, is there anyone out there yes, a drug dealer has no soul and will kill an 18-year-old girl that's 9 months pregnant. So it's not baffling to us. The Popo, it's not baffling. We've seen this before, We've seen double murders, triple murders. And because they have no soul, they could stick a gun up against someone's head and just pull the trigger. So when broadcasters or brilliant men like Joseph Scott Morgan ask that question, he hasn't been there. Maybe he hasn't been out on the street to see the devastation of this type of thing. And other drug dealers will do that without batting an eye.
Billy, it's the life they signed up for. It's the life they live. It's a life they will not leave, and they know it. And they know you make a pact with the devil, and nobody leaves that life by retirement at age 65. Nope, not at all.
Absolutely not. So some of the things, and again, I know there's impatience in the community as to when is it going to be an arrest? When are they going to make an arrest with this? Be patient. There's going to be an arrest on this. Would you rather they make an early arrest and the person or persons involved beat the case? Or would you rather they cross their T's and dot their I's and make sure they have a strong enough case to put the savages that did this away for the rest of their life? Well, I think that it's more important to have a good case than to have expediency. And we get that expediency nonsense mostly from the press. They're always the ones, when is there go? There's no arrest yet. It just happened a few hours ago. What are you talking? It's like it's like a child wants immediate gratification. And when it doesn't come, they start making stuff up. Is this now a cold case? How many times did we hear that? We heard that in the Kohlberger case. They were horrified that there was no arrest for 6 weeks. Oh my God. Is this now a cold case? No, it's not a cold case. That's not uncommon in a homicide investigation, that it takes 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 3 months or 6 months or a year, and it's not anything like what you're talking about, that it's a cold case because you've determined that it's a cold case. No, it's not, Mike.
Yeah, Billy, we're a nation. We're very impatient as a nation. We're very impatient. We watch these TV shows, CSI shows, God bless you, the Law and Order shows, and it's all wrapped up within an hour. No. Because cell phone and technological stuff is so important nowadays to help solve crimes, those things take sometimes a month to 2 months just to get that sort of data. And we've even talked about this before. The cases, getting information for checking out blood work to see if somebody has some sort of substances, from the medical examiner's office when they do, to see what's been in somebody's bloodstream. That sort of thing may take 4 to 6 or 8 weeks, depending on when it's done. A month from now, if we're still here without an arrest, I wouldn't panic. And I'd hope that the people who are listening, the viewers of the show, would realize you may not hear of an arrest made for 2 months or maybe even 3 months. It might be springtime before they make an arrest. And that doesn't mean that it's on the back burner. It means that they're working hard, but they want to dot every I, cross every T.
100%. Donna Giampa looks like second person in the truck tosses the white item the big guy grabs. The car looks like a girl. She couldn't have done this alone, killing them both. Do you believe there was 4 people at least? I think there's at least 2 people, and I think many, many people know all about this and know who did this. I believe the whole neighborhood knows who did this. But guess what? We spoke about this yesterday. Snitches get stitches, and they're not giving it up. No one's willing to come forward as a witness. But the way the police receive information is the way I spoke about it before. Well, what are you hearing? You know, what's the hearsay? What's the word on the street? That was the favorite term we used to use. What's the word on the street? What are they saying on the street? Well, they're saying this, they're saying that, and you get the whole story. And lo and behold, it turns out to be true. And it's the word on the street. And that was absolutely a famous expression from my days. Deborah Mellinger, Brooklyn, we may know.